Greetings, listener dear. I'm Tom.
I'm Ben.
And I am Matthew, and welcome to a very exciting episode of Pappy's Flatshare.
That's right. Today we are talking about the World Cup. It's never too late to talk about the World Cup.
In our defence, the World Cup is currently happening while we're recording this, but this will probably go out in about 4 months' time.
Who knows?
We'll find out. We also discussed the power of prayer and some vintage jokes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you like an old joke, well, of course you do. You listen to this. If you like old jokes, then we've got even more of them in this episode. So stick around for that.
Absolutely. And if you like what we do, then hop along to Patreon and support your boys on their journey as they podcast to the grave. That's at patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare. We've also got lots of socials that you can support us on, which Clarky will tell you about right now.
Yes, come and join us on TikTok or on Instagram or even on YouTube.
Even on YouTube.
Even on YouTube. Well, I was thinking the YouTube Reels, but we're also just full episodes on YouTube as well. So come and join us in all these places, please, please.
I didn't know
please.
YouTube Reels. Okay, well, enjoy the episode, and we'll see you on the other side for more shits and giggles. There is a World Cup on
Yes.
when we're recording this.
Yes.
On time of recording.
Yes,
Don't
at time of
panic.
recording. Yeah.
Don't panic.
That's
We're not
why
a
you're-
topical show.
That's why you're wearing the England top.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Just
okay.
assume nothing.
We assume nothing here, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's made me think of, the World Cup?
What's that?
Is how big I am into the
I thought you were just going to end it
How big
there.
I am. They're all really slim.
They're athletes almost, aren't they?
How big I am
Here's
into...
the problem with football shirts now.
What? Oh, go on.
Well, you buy, like, back in the day, you buy yourself a football shirt, loads of room. Now they're tight.
Clarky,
They're
that
meant for-
can't be true.
They're meant.
Is that true?
It is.
I mean,
they're meant for
can't-
athletes.
You're telling me you can't get an XXL
Well,
football?
I'm telling you, an XL from 98 is now an L stroke M.
Yeah.
And if I had my 98 foot... I mean, literally the evidence is at home. This is 2002, and I cannot wear my 98 one.
Really?
And it's the same. It's XL. The 98 one is obscene.
So it's almost the opposite of shrinkflation.
Yeah.
Shrink wrapped is how I look in any of the sports stops I buy.
I think
or
you
get
go.
bought
I
for
think
me.
it changes from year to year, basically, because 98, everything was quite tight fitting. 2002, everyone went fucking bananas, like it was a baggy year.
Right.
If you look at footage, and 1990, if you look at 1990, like they're billowing down the wing.
Yeah, but now they're
great-
basically
it's a great
it's
sight.
built like it's like a second skin, and you go, that's great for a footballer. That's not good for a fan. Or at least that's not good for me.
I hate my current skin. Why are you giving me a second one?
Yeah.
One of the worst things about me is my skin.
Why does this have more blemishes on?
But the positive I've taken from the World Cup is the aesthetic of praying. It's fucking cool. So it's like, as particularly a lot of the African nations, it's rare an African player doesn't score and immediately start praying as he celebrates.
Yeah,
And it's like, but it's both hands down.
I'll hold your microphone for you.
It's like both hands down, and it's like that. It's like or even when you're substituted or pre-kickoff, and it's good, man.
pre-substituted.
Like-
Please get me off this.
Like
pitch.
big visual praying.
Yeah.
is cool.
Particularly if you've got a bit of crossing.
Well, that's my getting on the plane routine. That's famously.
That's true. When you get
for
on
the
the-
aesthetic of it.
You
Used
get
to
on
go
the-
out-
aesthetic.
You're
used
like
to
the
wind me
Pope,
up
aren't
so
you?
much.
Still does. Yeah.
You're like
That's why we
the-
don't on holiday together anymore. Unless we're driving, he's okay with that.
Yeah, weirdly you don't do it with driving.
But no,
which
let's-
you should really pray
Yeah.
before you get in the car with
Before
me.
we say what he doesn't do, explain what it is, by the way. Clarky, come on, man. For people who don't know the inside of your brain, why don't we, for the listener, explain what it is that you do? Because you
Before I
you
go on
go
a flight,
Pope, don't you? You go
I do a
Pope.
cross and I touch the floor.
You sign
I
a cross.
Kiss, I kiss
you
my
kiss
hand
the,
and touch the floor.
You kiss the floor,
Yeah, because it's like I like the floor.
Yeah.
Look, I know, but I like.
Connor's about to walk out on this.
I'm not a religious man.
But you love
I do like,
but you love
I do
praying.
like the floor.
I'm not a religious man, but praying is cool. And can we all kiss the floor because we love it?
Exactly. So the first time I ever flew, I did it and I didn't die, and I was like, well then I'm going to keep that.
Yeah. If you had died, no more kissing that floor.
Well, exactly. I'd made that
You'd have been
vow.
under the floor.
Yeah, exactly. If it had gone
Is there
badly.
anything else though you did that flight? Particular pair of pants.
3 wanks as well, and so that's become increasingly problematic.
That's the thing I get really upset about.
In the toilet, Mike.
He doesn't kiss the floor after that, I'll tell you that much.
No, but that was the big one. It was like, oh, I'm flying. I've never flown before. What will I do? You know, I was 17 or whatever.
Yeah, but you're not now.
I know.
I think it's nice. I think it's good. And also, the thing about prayer is it's a little bit for the man upstairs. It's a little bit for you, isn't it? If it's comforting you, then it's a good thing to do, right? I don't think I wouldn't be freaked out if I saw somebody. I mean, I've been on a plane with you. I wouldn't be freaked out if I saw somebody doing what you do, making the sign of the cross and touching the ground.
and then having 3 wanks.
I would be freaked out by that. Yeah, I know I asked for the aisle seat, but actually I'm happy a few
But I
rows
do
back.
think
No, also, Tom, that doesn't classify you for the Mile High Club.
I think it would. I think it might make other people feel a bit nervous. That's my concern now as an older man. Like when I was young, I didn't really think about that.
I don't think anyone's seeing you and what thinking that you're about to perform an act of terrorism.
No, but I think if you see someone do that and then kiss the floor, you'll be like, oh, he's worried. And then it's like, should I be worried? Oh, actually, this is mad.
Yeah, but
What are we doing?
He's not doing-
This is. We're going to be fucking pinging above the air, aren't we? Oh God.
My pre-flight ritual is doing the Final Destination. I just start screaming.
You
as soon
start
as I-
screaming, yeah. Your actual pre-flight ritual is muttering "fucking hell" under your breath when you see me do my thing.
It is actually. What are you doing?
Fucking hell.
aside from the
Yeah.
aside from obviously when you're on the football pitch or when you're about to get on a plane, is prayer a part of your day-to-day life? Do you pray?
No.
Like, because you're saying
End of episode.
You're saying praying is cool. I was just thinking, is it something that you
The aesthetic of prayer is cool, is what I said.
but the actuality not cool?
Well, it's the actuality bit's odd, isn't it? If you don't believe in God. If you believe in
that's
God,
true.
then it's totally not odd.
Yeah, but you do pray on a plane. And who are you praying to?
I
in
don't
that?
pray on a plane.
You pray off a plane, just off a
I
plane.
don't
before you-
pray. That is not a prayer. Like, that's the thing. It is it's a physical act of kissing the ground that's attached to crossing yourself.
Making a
At
sign of the
no
cross. That's
point-
pretty prairie.
It's not but it's not a prayer. I'm not praying. Like, I'm not saying it to anyone. I'm not going, keep me safe on this flight. Oh
Ooh,
Lord,
that's interesting.
I'm literally doing the physical act of crossing myself, and then I'm kissing the
This is
floor.
what winds me up.
Right?
Yeah,
So it's the
it's starting to wind me up now. So you're not praying. You're not thinking.
Not praying.
God, please protect me.
No,
Which is
because I
a
don't believe in God.
that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
it's the
So when you're crossing,
Yeah.
because typically that's Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's
Traditionally,
when you make the cross.
Not for me though.
Who are your three? When you're, is it head,
chest.
shoulders, knees, and toes? What are you doing?
It's Matthew, Ben and Tom, surely.
It's 10 pence, 10 pence. Do you remember that joke?
I love 10 pence, 10
One,
pence.
the old 1 pence 70.
Could you just for old time's sake tell us the 10 pence, 50 pence joke? Come on.
It was a classic playground joke for us, wasn't it?
I love-
It was. We
I love
must have
it.
told this before on this podcast.
Go on.
Oh, he's got the old one.
Has it ever stopped us before?
Do you know
we've
what?
talked about a topic
Yeah,
before?
I mean, what we think about that joke is it was a joke about sex.
Told by people
Being
who've
told
never-
by people who didn't even really know what sex was, let alone like it's not even like I haven't had it.
Yeah.
It was like I do not know what goes on in that bedroom.
Yeah, I'm 8.
Yeah,
I've got
like,
no concept.
I reckon realistically, we're telling this joke at 13. I think is kind of what I think about, and I don't really think I had a clue.
I did.
Oh yeah,
Big time.
Oh
Big
yeah.
time. Yeah. Yeah. No, I had no clue. 33 was the first time I had sex.
It was a guy who goes to someone for sexual advice.
Doctor,
And
I
he
think.
says, I don't really know how to. Probably a doctor's going that. He says, Doc, I don't know how to please my lady in bed.
Yeah.
I need some
classic.
sexual tips.
And he says, this really is an NHS 111 complaint.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Surely go online
It doesn't
first.
feel like a doctor now that you bring it up.
I thought it was his
waiting
dad.
list.
I thought he
I
asked
thought-
his dad.
Or his uncle, or like, I thought it was his mate down the pub, I thought it was.
Maybe we
And
shouldn't tell the joke. None of us know it.
And he said, "What you do?" He said, I've got a regime for you to practice to get good at sex. So start off by putting 10 pence on your shoulder, look at yourself really seductively in the mirror, and just go 10 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence. Do that for a week. Come back, and he goes, "Oh, I've been doing that. 10 pence, 10 pence."
For
said,
the
right,
at-home listener,
do it on
Tom
the other
is
shoulder.
moving his right shoulder
10
forwards.
pence, 10 pence, 10 pence, 10
Seductively.
pence. So he's going 10 pence, 10 pence, and putting his shoulders forward. And he's like, great, you're doing really well. And then he said, what you need to do now is put 20 pence between your arse cheeks. And again, none of it makes much sense.
What's it? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Go on,
well,
go
no,
on.
we'll
Sorry, yeah.
this, I'll tell it how I remember
Oh,
it,
no,
and then
no,
you
yeah,
tell me
no,
what
no.
it really is. So he goes, so you go 10 pence, 10 pence, 50 pence, 10 pence. 10
Yeah,
10 pence,
50
10 pence, 20 pence. That's right, 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence. 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence. And he goes, I've done that. It was weird, but I've done it. And he says, right, now balance 50 pence on your knob. And it's 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence.
Yeah. So you're jiggering
So
your body
you're
into.
jigging your shoulders,
Yeah.
you're putting your ass back and forwards. And he's like, that's what you need to remember when you're in bed with a woman, basically. He's like, right, you've got the method. So now when you're in bed, you've got to just keep doing that. And that's the way you'll satisfy your lady. So then he gets with a girl and he's in bed and they're having sex and he's going 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence, 50 pence. And she's going, oh, I love this. Oh, more. And he's like 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence. More. And she's like, more, 10 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, 10 pence, 10 pence. Oh, sod this. £1.70, £1.70, £1.70, £1.70.
So this is the problem.
Yeah, you've done the maths wrong. You've got the maths completely wrong.
The whole time I was like,
He's not got enough coins. He's not got the budget for this joke.
he's falling short. You never give more than you've got on you.
Yeah.
You've overpromised.
Yeah, you need a pound in there somewhere, don't you?
10 pence, 10 pence, 50 pence pound.
10 pence, 10 pence, 50 pence pound.
Oh,
That's
it was
right,
killing
yeah.
me. It was killing me. It's like watching someone. It was like watching someone like do like a stunt or something,
Free-
set off,
free
and you're
trade.
like, no, one of those tyres is on one key.
Yeah, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But you know, pre-decimalisation was when I was telling you.
Shilling, tuppence halfpenny.
Oh, never hate
The
me.
barter system. One shiny coin, one shiny rock.
So that was the joke, right?
That was the joke.
That was the joke.
I've forgotten why I asked you to tell it now. What was the joke? Oh,
That's
Like
what
the
I do
actor-
before I get on the plane.
that's right. Yeah.
It's a good punchline, though, isn't it? The satisfaction of doing
It
the
could have
action.
been. It could have
That
But I tell you
action
what,
with-
a good,
I was elated the first time you told me that joke.
oh, it's a good joke.
yeah. Less
action,
so this time.
That proper thrusting action.
the pelvic thrusts. Yeah.
The pelvic thrust when you're 12 or 13,
Yeah.
phenomenal. I must have told you about the school disco when Star Trekking came on and everything.
Oh dear.
Star Trekking came on and
Star Trekking across the universe.
and someone
Yeah.
started just pelvic thrusting themselves around the hall and everyone joined in and it was like
Really like
bedlam.
a conga, but everyone's just no one's touching
or
each
you know,
other.
like those scenes in a film where
Are
the
you sure it
outsider,
wasn't the time warp?
you know, when no, it wasn't. It was Star Trek. Everyone was going like this, Star Trekking across the universe, and everyone was just like fucking to Star Trek.
Yeah, air fucking to
Air
Star
fucking
Trek.
to Star Trek.
Air fucking to Star Trekking.
What?
That's the
did
name of my first memoir. Covers the childhood years.
And how much does it cost?
Well, it's advertised.
90p.
It's advertised as £1.70, but it's actually been reduced to 90p very quickly for legal reasons.
Oh boy.
Of course,
Did
10 pence, 10
the-
pence, 50 pence.
Did the teachers wig out? Were they like,
I think so. I think there's like what it reminds me. It was my.
Did they get involved?
It was my no, not Elston Hall. It reminds me of those high school movies that you watch where the outsider character invents a dance at the prom and
Yes.
everyone starts doing it. It's like it's going to be okay.
That's the breakthrough.
It's
Teen Wolf.
Footloose.
It's Footloose. It's Teen Wolf. It's California Man. It's all of those films, but it's air fucking Star Trekking. And
It's the less cool version
it was
of it. Yeah.
well, it was very liberating at the time.
I imagine.
The thing about
You forget the censorship that was going on around the late 80s.
I know that would be pixelated now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think in some ways it was a protest against Thatcher, but you know, no one really said that.
Yeah.
We were
That's what she was doing to our poor miners.
And it was about time we took the power back.
And
These
the miners,
miners were-
so those miners took matters into their own pelvises. The thing about the pelvic thrust is you're always you've got sort of two fists out, haven't you?
Yeah.
You're not holding on to anything.
No, it's very aggressive.
It's very aggressive. But also in reality,
yeah.
you'd never have sex where you're not touching the other person.
Unless you're doing it on the ski slopes.
It's very ski slope, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very ski slope is what it
Yeah.
is. It doesn't feel like it bears any resemblance. Now, it's been a while, but it doesn't bear any resemblance to what I remember sex being like.
Do you remember the joke about the 3 guys who share a tent?
Here we go.
Oh, it's on. I don't actually.
You don't?
No, I don't think so.
3 guys share a tent. They're on the side of a mountain, and they wake up the next morning, and the one on the left says, "Bloody hell, I had such a powerful sex dream last night. Oh, I dreamt someone was really wanking me off." And the guy on the right says, "Me too. So weird. It was a really sexual dream." The guy in the middle said, "Oh, I dreamt I went skiing."
Yes, we get it. Yes. Thank you. I was really hoping you'd say the wrong sport there. I dreamt I was on the bobsleigh. No, it's not that one. It's one of the Winter Olympics.
What I really miss about those days is you'd have those jokes. You'd never tire of the retelling of them.
No,
Oh, my
yeah.
God. Do you remember the guy with the yellow knob?
I tell you what, Tom, we're going to go and have a coffee, me and Clarky. Just straight down the barrel, do a bunch of gags for us.
Clarky has to be present because they're he was the original audience.
He's the
for him.
ombudsman for the joke. That was a good joke, except for the fact that his knob wasn't yellow.
You mean Watsits? It's orange and it's Watsits, Tom. Okay, yeah. Sorry. It was. I mean, there was the FHM jokes page. That
course there was.
That played a big part in it.
Yeah.
Well,
that broadened the mind.
Did we actually...
I don't think it broadened. I think narrowed, perhaps.
Didn't we once guest edit the FHM jokes page? Do you remember that?
You're asking the wrong person here.
I know, because you don't remember anything.
We did definitely do.
Was it FHM?
I don't know if it was FHM.
Well, who
I
else
think
would
it
it
might
have
have
been?
been Loaded because we got nominated for
No,
Loaded
it wasn't.
Laughter.
It wasn't Loaded. It wasn't. It was. We guest edited the Christmas jokes page, and they made us do a photo shoot in
That's
Christmas
right,
jumpers.
yeah.
Oh,
Christmas
I do
jumpers.
remember that.
What a career! What an odd career we've had.
I know.
What a strange career.
To even call it a career feels odd, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
What a series of jobs we've had.
What a series of unrelated jobs we've had. That's the next memoir. It's from air fucking to Star Trek to series of unrelated jobs to death.
Yeah. I guess that is like
Death in an aeroplane crash.
He forgot to kiss the ground.
But yeah, if I could pray and like if I could just, and I think a lot of people are doing that, by the way.
Praying.
I think there are a lot of people who are looking like they're praying, and they're actually thinking like, "Oh, what am I going to cook for dinner tonight?" But like,
Yeah.
I think that it's the aesthetic of praying is stronger than the actual when you drill down into the act of it. When you go like, "I'm chatting to someone who never talks back to me," kind of vibe. And I don't want to diss people who believe.
I think
in
you are
that.
dissing people who believe.
No, no.
Because also, if just to play, I was going to say devil's advocate, but quite the opposite.
Yeah.
If I just to play God's advocate,
Oh, yeah.
which I believe myself to be, God does talk back to people who believe, right? Because God communicates through your life. These are, through acts of God.
Yes,
And
but
I'm
not
talking-
verbally. Like,
Yeah, but for some.
like I'm talking about a conversation.
No, but for some people, it is a conversation where you listen to that higher power voice.
Yeah.
And but I know. I mean, what you're going to say is, but that's not true.
No,
But,
no, I wouldn't say that.
But they
to the people who believe it is
but
true.
they have a
But I'm saying it's not a verbal thing. Whereas, like when you
you want a voice from the heavens saying,
be quite clear.
Kill your eldest son.
Absolutely, like in the old movies, it'd be like Moses, and it'd be like, okay, now we're talking to God.
Yeah.
But instead, you have to go. You have to do a bit of work there to.
You
hear
have to do
God's
the other
voice.
voice. You have to do both voices.
Yeah,
It's ventriloquism
absolutely.
act, is what you're saying.
Well, like there isn't a verbal, and actually, if there is a verbal voice of God, people get worried. Like if someone goes, no, he actually spoke to me, I heard it, then people would probably be like, but that's the slight strange thing that's going on with religion, basically. It's if someone said it concretely actually happened.
Yeah.
I was on my balcony and there was a booming voice from the sky. I reckon people in your church would be like, "Wee, eyes on Derek."
Yeah, but I don't actually believe in God.
Like no, but because obviously I had a very religious upbringing, and I was around a lot of people, and I still am around a lot of people who still have a very strong belief system. And I don't want to pour cold water on people's belief systems, but there is a dance being danced where it's like if someone did come into church and was
God
like,
told me to do this.
God was bellowing at me in my bed this morning, and I heard his voice.
The bellowing as well.
It's like
not the bellow.
People would be like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
let's
You
just
want
have
God to speak to you.
eyes on."
Mysterious ways,
Yeah,
all of
exactly.
that.
Like your pastor would probably
you
take
don't
to one
want
side and
God
be like,
very
yeah.
clearly bellowed right at me.
And also, what did he tell you? It's like if someone was like, "He told me to have chili con carne tonight," and people would be like, "Did he?" But it's like, well, maybe he did.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
I'm telling you, the
maybe
people.
God loves chili con carne. Maybe God's not a vegetarian.
But the people in your church would be alarmed. I think if God's voice got out of control.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If God's
and then that's
just
the
chatting away.
slight
Hey,
kind
if
of
you were
dance.
God, though, I'd definitely do that.
Because there's a general sense of like the church being like, no, God will be telling you to do things like this. Helpful, nice things.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how do you know you weren't there? He fucking bellowed at me about this chili con. He gave me a recipe.
I think that is helpful and nice, isn't it? If God's giving you a recipe.
Yeah, but it's like it involves the teeth of like other people. You'd be like, oh no, eyes on Derek. All I'm saying is like, I don't know,
Eyes on Derek is killing me.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is eyes on Derek.
He's making a chili con carne con teeth.
I'm glad you called it. I was a bit, the teeth thing, I didn't quite understand.
So you're saying if God's telling you to go out, extract teeth.
Chili con dente.
Chili con dente.
It was
very
right
nice.
there. Chili con dente.
Yeah. Doesn't that just mean it's hard? Doesn't it just mean you've just forgotten to defrost it properly?
Oh yeah, eyes on Derek.
Eyes on Derek.
Everyone sat around with a frozen chili con carne. Are you sure God didn't tell you to stick it in the microwave, Derek?
Could you bellow the recipe at me as well, please?
What I love about this version of a person that doesn't exist is you've created a scenario that you're angry about that's never happened, where somebody said, make chili con carne with human teeth. Oh, this fucking idiot. In order to disprove the power of prayer, which, let's face it, most major religions.
Hang on. I'm not.
No, we've got it all. We've got it all.
Derek.
We've got it all.
Oh, he's the only one who's got it right.
No, Derek's communing with God. I'm not talking about the church.
The church
These
are wrong.
hypocrites. You can't,
So you're saying you can't have just a little bit of it. You've got to have all of it. Everything that God says to anybody is the word of God, and therefore that's.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to use the phrase "in for a penny, in for a pound." But I'm not very good on the maths with that.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
that,
In for
church.
90p.
God bellowed at me to do this.
Actually, that's who he goes to. It's not his doctor or his dad. It's God, isn't it? He says to God. Anyway, but
Go on.
I do agree with you though that the aesthetic of prayer is cool.
Oh my God.
I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
Looking up to the heavens and sort of
Yeah.
saying, "This is bigger than me."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Whereas, like, wasn't it Jude Bellingham who scored the other day and like kind of shouted, "It could only be me." There are two ways footballers can go. Basically, there's a great. I think Gerrard scored a goal once, and like they slowed it down and lip read him, and he just screams, "I am the fucking man." And it's
I thought you were going to say, "I'm the son of God."
it's that way as well.
Bloody hell, Gerard!
Fucking man. It's like that kind of like you would have that feeling
Did you
as
see
well.
Harry Kane the other day? They slowed it down and he was saying, I'm going to make a chili con carne with teeth. It was really upsetting, actually. Fair enough. Second goal, he's earned that.
40 minutes, gas mark 6, just screaming it at a bemused crowd. It's going to need more than 40 minutes.
He is, yeah. Bloody hell. Those teeth are going to take an age
He's gonna have a
to
dicky-
soften up.
Dicky tummy in the round of 16. Oh, dear. I'm the altitude. But yeah, my favourite goal celebration of all time is
Snorting the lines.
no.
We all remember that one. Come on.
You all remember that one.
I remember that one. Yeah, of course.
It was a very funny thing to do for Robbie.
very funny
Yeah,
thing
it
to do.
was.
Got him into trouble.
Yeah.
But it was very funny.
Yeah, cheeky.
Did it smack of slightly over prepared though?
Snorting the line.
Yeah, like
Do you think he's
That's
got
not coming to you in the moment, unless you've got a real problem.
it's like an over-rehearsed Oscar speech. You got to tread a line. If anything, that's where you really earn your onions of being. That's when you really know you're in the hands of a good actor.
That's real performance.
The real performance is the acceptance speech. You got to act a little bit surprised. There's a few ways to play it, obviously. You got to act a little bit surprised, a little bit humbled, but prepared.
Yeah.
Because you've got to have good stuff. Do you know who really fucking proved that he's an actor? Brad Pitt. Because when he got nominated a couple of Oscars back, he had lots of joke writers write really funny things for him. But then, oh my God, every acceptance speech he did, he was just hilarious. But it seemed very natural. It's all lines that he'd had written for him. And you kind of go, that's the actor.
How do you know he had writers writing for him?
I heard a rumour.
Were you writing for Pitt? Did you? Honestly,
What
did he
a
do 10 pence, 10
We've had a
pence?
series of jobs. We've had a series of jobs, haven't we? We have had
What
a
a
series of jobs.
storied career.
Why
Was he saying, I
actually
believe
is-
I read this in
He
FHM's
reads
Christmas show?
FHM. He reads FHM.
Why
They
did
were all
you-
Christmas jokes about bumming reindeers. It was very odd. Thanks for this, and I'll tell you why Rudolph had a red nose. It wasn't because it was cold.
£2.40.
Why is he trying to snort his Oscar?
Santa only comes once a year, poor sod. Thanks for this. Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Those were the jokes you wrote as well, weren't they? They were basically that.
Basically that. I'll tell you who's got a big sack. Oh, no. Get Brad off. God, he's ruined the Golden Globes. But like when
His globes are golden.
it's why I actually think those that kind of get a piece of paper out.
What happened there?
An act of God.
Who's in the house?
Was there a
Megan.
delivery?
Is Megan come in?
Oh no, poor Megan.
Poor Megan.
I know.
It's why if you get your piece of paper out and read off a piece of paper, I respect that. As opposed to someone who has clearly been rehearsing in front of the mirror.
How about the old take the paper out, scrunch it up,
Throw it away.
throw it away.
Take another big...
Go get it. Unscrunch it. 5 lines later, actually. I had some good things in there.
That feels, yeah. But again, that feels written, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's prepped. It's prepped.
Yeah. There's like, but anyway, the thing about a goal celebration in its purest form is it just should be
You know
just
what?
spontaneous, euphoric, off you go.
It's very unlikely that people came, that he had a team around him before and said, listen, we're thinking about you screaming, I'm the fucking man. What do you think about that? That's never,
That's what I
that's
mean.
coming straight from, that's the voice of God speaking through him, that is.
Yeah, but that's what I mean about Robbie snorting the line, though.
You think
It's like had someone either had they chatted about it beforehand or he'd clearly thought about it.
You think he's got Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, Tony Slattery around. What can I do? What's some funny bit of business I can do with the corner flag or something?
Whereas
What can I do?
Maradona just did it for real.
Yeah. well, no, the absolute sweet spot, and I think the best goal celebration of all time because of that is Gascoigne, Euro 96. They'd just been in trouble for doing the dentist chair. He scores this incredible goal. I think the best England goal second best England goal I've ever seen. And then
We'll do
he
the top 5 in a second.
then he does like a spontaneous. It feels very spontaneous. He runs on the floor. He points to a water bottle. So
Can I
he's,
just
he's
ask,
communicating to his teammates.
Where else is he running if he's not running on the floor?
Pardon? Well, no, he.
Gazza famously would kiss the ground and then levitates.
My favourite goal celebration, and we never saw him again.
Got on a plane, didn't he? Surely it's against FIFA rules.
He throws himself on the ground,
Yeah.
points to a water bottle, and it feels like he's writing in the moment.
Yeah.
It feels like pure improvisation, but because he's on such a level with his teammates, they get it. I don't think they discussed it beforehand. So he's like, get the bottle, get the bottle. He adopts this position and they squirt the water in his mouth, just like they did in the squirted tequila in the dentist chair.
Great.
And it's like a big fuck you to the tabloids. It's very funny. It's endearing. It's iconic. And it does not feel pre-planned. Do you think it's pre-planned?
Those water bottles were full of
Why are you
tequila. That's
looking
what we're
at
saying.
I always thought it was like they were like weeing in his mouth. I thought that's what that
Clarky.
celebration was.
Why would you think they would wee in his mouth?
He'd been reading a lot of Loaded back in '96.
Why would you think?
You thought they were weeing in his mouth all this time?
Yeah. I thought it was because it was like, that was like where they were doing it from. They were
As a
doing it
reference
from, like,
to
well, I mean,
the fact that he likes to be pissed on. What? Oh, Clarky, what a revelation. Do you remember the dentist chair story?
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
I reckon I came up with that in the moment, you know.
Clarky, I've just got to ask, when you go to your dentist, they say I'm just going to have to numb you.
You come out with more yellow stains, don't you? It's supposed to be less.
Have you heard the joke about the guy with the yellow teeth?
It's really sad, actually.
Really sad. Years of abuse.
Worst chili con dente I ever had.
If you defrost it, this chili con dente, it tastes like piss.
Where did you get this recipe from? Bellowed, you say?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Call me Bellow Yellow.
Do they? They call you Bellow Yellow, do they?
I do. Is there any chance we could stop?
Clarky,
Can me and you go and get a drink and he can just keep talking.
there's
to
a
the
rumour
camera.
going around. They call you Bello
With
Yellow.
you. I've got a really fun way of drinking it. Oh, dear.
Should we end on a prayer?
I think we need to now.
Okay, Heavenly
forget
Father,
everything
we'd like to apologise for this entire podcast. And in fact, not just apologise for the podcast, but apologise for the series of disparate jobs we've done over the past 20 odd years. In your name, amen.
Also, if you've got any more disparate jobs going, please do get in touch.
Please bellow them our way.
Okay, thank you for that. Go and have a nice time.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for that. It was all right, wasn't it?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening till the end.
Yes.
Spread the word, spread the love. And I think that's about right.
Yeah,
I'd
that is
say
about
so.
right.
That's about right.
Absolutely, that's about right. Yeah. Don't forget patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare. And of course, you can find us on Instagram, on TikTok, and even on YouTube.
Cheers, everyone. Oh, today's episode was produced by Connor.
Oh, hey.
Cheers, everyone.
Not an afterthought at all. Have you got something you need to beat on? Rattling through that outro.
The quarterfinals soon. Cheers, everyone. Bye.